All right, so I had a conversation with somebody who I'm helping out about pricing yourself on the phone, and when you're talking to a prospective client, how should you set that up? What should be your percentage, or what should be your hourly rate? And the real answer is it doesn't matter at all. So to kind of tell the story about my agency when I was first getting started, I was building Bendago to really be this thing where a lot of recruiters would come, and it would be almost like it was very similar to Reflick, but it was going to be a higher quality platform. I was going to sift out the bad recruiters and be kind of lean with my clients and only have like 10 or 20 of them and make sure that we were very reliable and really approach it that way. But part of the business model was that I was going to charge only 10% per hire, and I was going to charge some kind of a monthly cost to both ends. And I tried the employer side, I've tried the recruiter side, and really the truth is like when you get on the phone with the employer, it doesn't matter what your percentage is. If you're market competitive, if you're like 18 to 20%, that should be fine. If you're at like 25%, some employers might balk at that, especially if they're smaller, and if it's like a really high paying role, they may be reluctant for it. But I think this conversation is coming from the standpoint of people that are trying to choose between like 10 or 12% or 18%. And the real answer is it doesn't matter at all. When you're on the phone with the employer, the only thing that is going to push them away is you being unprepared and you not understanding how to handle that sales call. And it really is a confidence thing. I mean, people can really understand when they're dealing with someone who is brand new and they may be able to push down to 10% because, honestly, these employers know that 7 out of 10 recruiters that they work with are going to be a complete waste of time. They're going to pull their hair out, and it's just like how it is. I've been through it too. I've worked with a ton of recruiters that were just they drove me nuts. They did bad work. They didn't want to put in any effort. And these employers, if they kind of sense that, if they sense that you're new, they're going to try to take you down in price. And the only thing that you can prepare yourself with is to just be prepared, is to better understand what your niche is and what role you're going after with that employer. Be ready for objections, like not objections, but questions like, how do you find your candidates? Or, do you have anybody else that's helping you or mentoring you? Or how long have you been in business? Have all of that stuff ready. Be sharp. And this is also why I always talk about branding yourself. I always talk about building just a good looking website and having the LinkedIn page set up and having a logo, even one that you got from Fiverr for $10 looks super professional. Just spend $10 and get those little things set up, because it really sends a signal to that employer that you mean business. You have all the small details set up, but also that you're going to have all the details, all the I's dotted and the T's crossed when you start sourcing for their candidates. You're not going to need any hand holding, and you want to represent that in the best way possible. And there's different opinions on that with the website and whatnot, but it's like showing up to a wedding in a t-shirt, in my opinion. It's like that doesn't mean that individual is not like a hard worker, or it doesn't mean that the person's not a great person either. But it just kind of sends that first signal in a sales call that subconscious starts to like question you a little bit. That's the last thing that you want. So look professional, really, really send that signal that you mean fucking business, that you are not going to bullshit this client, that you're in it for the long haul, and it's in your best interest. Or, for me, I would say it's in my best interest to do a great job for you. You're one of my first clients. I want to be transparent, but I've been successful in everything that I've done. You can see everything that I've set up for my business. I'm going to be here for a long time. And, everybody talks, but not everybody has things to show these prospects that I do more than just talk a bunch of shit. So go join the free Facebook group, and November 15th, we're launching Recruiter Rocket, or Rocket Recruiter, what did I name it? But it's going to be live, a lot of free stuff, email templates, courses, blogs. It's all going to be there, so go check it out. If it's past November 15th, I'll post it down there.